Hey everybody, what is up? Tim here, back again for Droid Life. Long time no talk. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Today, we are looking at the all-new Galaxy Z Fold 3 from Samsung. Our pre-order just arrived. Yep, we have to order our Galaxy devices from Samsung just like everybody else. So, FedEx showed up today and here we go. Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G. Taking a look at the box here, very thin. And that is because there is no charger included. That's right. So with the pre-order credit that Samsung provides, I was able to purchase a 25-watt super fast wall charger because I'll need that to charge the device. Have the S Pen here, Fold Edition, and then the Galaxy Buds 2 over there. I'll unbox all that good stuff for you, but of course, let's just dive into the box first. I already cut it. Well, technically, I ripped the stickers. I didn't cut it, so it doesn't look that great. My apologies. The box is showing you what comes inside the box, and again, it's not going to be all that much. Besides the phone, it's just going to be paperwork, I think. Yeah, quick start guide and a USB cable, but no adapter. So, but hey, you know, Samsung gives you money, so you can buy one. So, whether you're a fan of that or not a fan doesn't really matter. So, here it is, top is off, and there is the device. So this year, it's all about refining the experience. And it was sort of the same thing last year for the Galaxy Z Fold 2. However, this year they took it a step further. They added a few more things, such as water resistance. We'll get into specs, but they also added the I can't even think of it right now. S Pen support. Duh, I have the S Pen right here. S Pen right there. So they added the S Pen support, the water resistance, a couple more things, and they really just sort of kind of made their foldable experience really good. And then it includes the Z Flip 3 as well, which we also have coming in, but it's going to take a bit longer to get to us. That one does not support the S Pen, but it does come with the IPX8 water rating, which is fantastic. Really good for, you know, devices that we used to think that they were very fragile. You had to be very careful with them, but now they're really refining this hardware. It's lighter, it's slimmer than it was in previous years, so we're pretty excited. We're obviously big Galaxy Z Fold fanboys, so here is the device. Ooh, yes. All right, got all that nastiness out of there. We'll put that over there. Here, I guess before here, first I will boot up the display, and that way everyone can see that go. There it is. All right, Samsung, we're going to let that boot up. I'll place it right there. We'll see what else is in the box here. Like I said, nothing. It's empty. So we've got our SIM ejector tool, and then that was it, right? Oh, yep, and your USB cable. USB-C to USB-C data cable. And that's it. Boy, Samsung. All right, nothing new there, though. They stopped including chargers for a while, so. All right, here's your device. Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G. Look at this thing. Very slim. Very, oh man, kind of matte. I went with the green color. Not sure if it shows up in the camera too much, but went for the green. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty black to me. Maybe in sunlight it'll look more greenish, but let's just dive right into the specs here. So, oh man, interesting. You can really see that under display camera here. So let's go over the specs real quick. We've got, for this main display, this big display, 7.6 inch dynamic AMOLED display, resolution of 2208 by 1768, refresh rate of 120 hertz. The refresh rate itself is adaptive, so your refresh rate is going to depend on what it is you're doing on the display. If you're gaming, 120 hertz. If you're just scrolling through apps or whatever, I think they bump it down to 60 hertz, and they can even get lower than that. Like if you're reading, I think like an ebook or something, they can really bump down that refresh rate to help save battery. The cover of the display, oh, here we go. I'm going to fold it for the first time. Oh yeah. All right, that feels pretty good. So, the cover display, 6.2 inch HD plus dynamic AMOLED display, resolution of 2268 by 832. Also, 120 hertz adaptive refresh rate. So that's over last year's. I believe the cover display was just 60 hertz. So this year they bumped that up 120 hertz. Very nice. Powering the whole thing is a Snapdragon 888 5G processor. 12 gigs of RAM, doesn't matter what storage option you get. There is up to 512 gigs of UFS 3.1 storage. Battery size is 4,400 milliamp hours, supports 25 watt fast charging, hence the 25 watt super fast wall charger that I had to buy separately. On the back side here, I'll go ahead and fold it again. Oh, that feels good. We've got a triple 12 megapixel setup. We've got an ultra wide 12 megapixel wide angle lens, as well as a 12 megapixel telephoto lens. On the front here, on this front cover here, little cutout there, 10 megapixel camera. And then on the inside, not sure if you can see that all too well. There you go, you can kind of see it in the reflection. That is a 4 megapixel UDC camera, not to be too redundant, under display camera, UDC camera. We're just going to call it the 4 megapixel UDC. Other specs, Bluetooth 5.2, Samsung Pay, fingerprint sensor right here in the side. You've got your stereo speakers, and again, that IPX8 water rating, so it's going to be good for splashes. You can definitely take this into the kitchen or the bathroom now. You'll be safe. And of course, it's got the S Pen support. So the big things, the big kind of improvements, the big ticket items, you've got the under display camera. You know, that's not free. You've got the IPX rating, which is huge. That is a big addition. You've got the S Pen support and the cover display at 120 hertz. So, and again, lighter and thinner than last year's. This thing is lighter and thinner. I can tell you because I have experience. This right here, Galaxy Z Fold 2, pretty much similar dimensions. The Z Fold 3, certainly a little bit shorter. Let's see how they compare in terms of, here, let me get it over here. Similar. This one definitely slimmer and lighter. I mean, it feels a little lighter. I definitely like this matte black over this glossy back. I mean, this is a mess. This, not a mess. This is clean. This is a mess. Let's see if we can, we'll open up the displays here, see if we can even see much of a difference. This display won't turn on because it's powered off, ready to be sent in as my trade-in device, but pretty darn similar. Again, the Z Fold 3, a little shorter than the Z Fold 2. Other than that, similar devices. They both look great, but I really think that Samsung has kind of defined the foldable experience pretty darn well. This is their third year doing it, so we're expecting big things here. On the bottom, you've got your USB-C port, you've got your speaker, cancellation mic. On the back, you've got Samsung. Very nice. On the top, some more microphones for noise cancellation. You got your SIM tool here, volume rocker there. Just an overall very nice looking device. So those are your specs. That's the hardware tour. Let's dive into the software real quick and take a look. All right, we are back, loaded up with the Galaxy Z Fold 3. So overall software, Android 11 with One UI on top, of course. Diving into the settings real quick, I see that they've sort of changed up a little things. It has more of like a tablet aesthetic to it now, where one half is sort of your overview of the settings, and then you can kind of dive into each settings menu on the right side of the display. Out of the box, the Galaxy Z Fold 2 was not like that, and I actually appreciate this quite a bit. The Galaxy Z Fold 2 might have gotten an update to include that. I don't know, I haven't used the phone in a while, so this may not be new, but it's definitely new for me, and I'm liking it. If we go into About Phone here, we can see it's a Galaxy Z Fold 3, etc. But going into software information, we can see the phone comes with 3.1.1, which was exclusive at least to these phones for a little bit, but now I'm pretty sure that's rolling out to the Galaxy S21 lineup. We can see Android 11 here, ships with Google Play System Update May 1, and Android security patch level is marked as July 1st, 2021. There may be an update already for this out of the box. I don't know. I'll have to check once I get it connected up to the Wi-Fi and all that. I will say, may be hard to see on camera, but that UDC is a little jarring. It's extremely pixelated. You can see each pixel on top of the sort of, I guess, the display itself, or on top of the camera, I should say. It's kind of hard to look at, especially on this white background. However, on the black, it just sort of fades, and you can kind of see that the camera is there still. Not too bad, but on these white backgrounds, it is certainly visible. Not too much else to show, at least in terms of software. Like I said, of course, it supports the S Pen, but real quick, wanted to dive in the display here. Show you that, of course, dark mode can be enabled here. You've got your adaptive brightness. Motion smoothness is where you're going to find the upped refresh rate for the displays, adaptive, and then standard at 60. Just go adaptive. I think the phone is designed to handle that just fine. Don't worry about your battery life or anything silly like that. So while I've got the phone here, I'm going to go ahead and set it down nice and gently. And let's go ahead and take a peek at this S Pen. I know I'm the only person in the world who's not a fan of stylus devices, and, you know, apologies for that. So here's the S Pen Fold Edition. Oh God, I don't want to hurt it. Why do I feel like I have to rip it out of here? Am I crazy? All right, a little bit of paper here. Maybe just pop it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there it is. We've got a little case for it. That's kind of cool. And then you've got some different tips for it, it looks like, and your little like kind of tip ejector tool there. So here is the S Pen Fold Edition. It says right there, Fold Edition, and it's got a little button. Oh, very nice. Let's take a look to see how this, does this just work right out of the box, I wonder? Well, the stylus itself works, but like little, oh, yep. So that'll work. So if you hover, it's got your little, you can quickly access all your notes and screen write, live messages, AR Doodle, etc. It's got Live Edge still, naturally. I think that's what they're calling it. But yeah, it looks like all that stuff works. Let's see, like a screen off note. Is that the thing still? Or is it automatic? Yeah. We can go, hi, Droid Live. Very cool. So this all works fine and dandy. Didn't have to pair anything. That's very nice. You know, a lot of people said we're glad that it supports the S Pen, but there's no slot for the S Pen. Like, you still have to have a secondary device, which I totally get. I think there was maybe plenty of room to maybe throw in a stylus here. Who knows? I mean, the battery is already kind of small at 4,400 milliamp hour. I don't know exactly, I don't know the design behind it or anything, why it needed to be that size, or they weren't able to fit an S Pen, but hey, at least your S Pen comes with this cool little cover thing. I think it just slides into here. Yep, that's not bad. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's like a faux, well, is it like a leather? It feels like leather. I don't want to say it's genuine leather. It says made in Korea. It doesn't say anything about being genuine leather. Maybe faux, not entirely sure, but it is nice. One other thing, so that's the device. If you have any questions about the device, we'll of course be posting a lot more content for the Galaxy Z Fold and Z Flip 3 coming up. But real quick, because the phone doesn't come with a charger, I kind of wanted to just take a peek at how much packaging a charger needs, because they're not including it with the phone. So here's a bit of recycling you can do, all for this. Very nice. So my recommendation is, when you pre-order, or if you did pre-order the device, just get the charger. That way it comes all in the same box. You don't have to have an Amazon truck or whatever come separately and waste gas or whatever it is they do just for a freaking charger. So there's the charger. Let's take a look at these. Galaxy Buds 2, all new and improved. 5 to 20 hours of playtime, comfortable fit. They've got active noise cancellation. These buds are supposed to be pretty sweet. Galaxy Buds Pro are some of my favorite earbuds of all time, so definitely happy about that. Inside here, you're going to have, I assume, maybe either a data cable or just new ear tips. Package contains buds, charging case, tips, USB data cable, so that's inside there. And then here are the buds. Oh, whoa. Sound by AKG, of course. And there's the buds. Very handsome looking. Kind of I wish they were matte, I gloss all the things. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, the phone everything else is matte, but they still have this glossy. I don't know. There's something going on there. But very nice looking buds. I'll, of course, try them out. We'll test them. We'll tell you all about them. I'm sure they're fantastic. Samsung makes pretty good buds, except for the Buds Live. But yeah, there it is. Galaxy Z Fold 3 with the S Pen Fold Edition, Buds 2, charger. This is like the complete unboxing experience. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to throw them down in the comments. And yeah, again, hope everyone's doing well. It's been a long time since we've talked. So good to catch up. Hope everyone's doing good. Until next time, peace.